In this video, we're going to run through the setup and registration of the VCI for the Thinktool Max. Now, this process is very similar, if not the same, for the rest of the Thinkcar range. So I did the same setup for the Thinktool Master 2 that I've also got. So before you get going, you're going to need your password letter, and the password letter has a serial number on it. That serial number should match the serial number on the back of the VCI. On the diagnostic tool then, we have got the home screen here, and what we're going to do is click that Thinktool icon here, and we're going to set up the tool ready for use. So we're going to select the language. We want English. We're going to choose the Wi-Fi, and we're now connected. We now need to choose the time zone. We are Europe, London. We need to agree to the terms and conditions, and now we want to select new registration. Set up a username and your email. So if you've got multiple Thinktool diagnostic tools, then you need to use a separate email for each registration. The captcha, when you hit the captcha button, that's then going to send you an email with a code which you then need to come back to the tool just to confirm that your email is correct. So we'll put our code in here and then register. We've successfully registered our email and set up a Thinkcar account. Next, you're going to need your serial number and activation code. The activation code is a one-time use, so once you've registered it, you can't use the code again. Okay, so now the VCI has been successfully registered. So when we plug it into the car, it should all work and we'll be able to connect to it and use all of the features on there. So the next thing you're going to want to do before getting going is making sure that all of your software is up to date. So what we're going to do is hit the upgrade button here. And that's now checking for all of the latest softwares for the vehicle brands and the tool software itself. So I'm going to hit update, and that's going to now download all of the latest updates there for the tool. And if we could scroll down there, look, we can see that all of these other downloads here are waiting to be updated. So as long as you've got an active subscription, for which I think you get 2 years free when you first sign up to register your VCI. That's when your updates start. You can get all of those software upgrades. Okay, we'll just go back into the upgrade. So that was one of the upgrades was probably just implemented there. So now it's going on to all the manufacturer upgrades. So this might take a little while, so we'll leave this running and come back to it shortly.
A few moments later.
So it's now moving on to update the rest of those pieces of software. 179 on the list there. We can see 15 out of 179. It's a really good idea to actually check the tool for updates regularly. So ideally you maybe want to set the tool up for an update at the end of the day. So when you come in the following morning, it's ready to use. Okay, so all of the upgrades have now been completed. If we go into upgrade, it should do a check, and hopefully that comes back saying there's no data. So upgradable software, 0. Upgraded software, we can go in there and see what level all of those different parts of the tool are at. So now we can see everything is at the latest version. So what I'm going to do now is plug in the VCI, and we're just going to check that the VCI is also at the latest version. Okay, so now I've plugged the VCI into the vehicle. I'm going to hit Intelligent Diagnostics, and it says here, if the VCI was once used with other devices, please enter the Bluetooth configuration option in the setup, and then cancel the Bluetooth pairing, otherwise we'll be connected. So here we are, it's actually connected on there. So here we are now, it's doing the VCI update. So this is something that you might have to do as well, just before you get up and running. So now we've got the new firmware is installed successfully. We can click OK, and it's now just connecting to the vehicle, and we've picked up the chassis number. So what we can do now is go into Diagnosis. This is all the vehicle information. We're going to hit next. It says to ensure the accuracy of this test, turn off the ignition, wait 10 seconds and start again. We're just going to kind of skip through that and go straight into the vehicle. Okay, so here we are, we're connected up to the car. We've got the topology view up here. If we hit Smart Scan, that's going to scan through all of those control modules and report back with the faults. So as we can see, there's quite a lot of faults in this vehicle. I have been using it for CAN bus and network training for mechanic mindset. So if you want to check out some of the learning that we're doing on there, head over to mechanicmindset.com and check out the Diagnostic Coach program, where we've got lots of different training and online learning. Plus we have a live training session every month where you can watch the recording afterwards. Hopefully this video has helped you get up and running quickly with your new Thinktool diagnostic system. Make sure you stay tuned for more videos on this tool where we're going to explore different features available.